Hello and welcome to CMS Forex News. I'm market analyst Nick Nassad. Today is Thursday, July 23rd, 2009. Global stocks rallied in today's session as positive U.S. data releases, along with continued signs of economic recovery and second quarter reports, spurred risk appetite. The Euro-Yen pair broke above a short-term resistance trend line, retested it as support, and then rose higher in New York trading. The total rise from low to high was about 240 pips. That pushed the euro to its highest level against the yen since the beginning of the month. Retail sales in the UK climbed 1.2% in June, which was a much higher figure than what was expected by economists. The figure follows a 0.9% decline in May. UK consumers spent more on clothing and food. The 4.7% rise in sales at textiles, clothing, and footwear stores was the first increase in 3 months. Data on UK mortgage lending was also upbeat, with 35.2 thousand mortgage approvals in June and a rise in mortgage lending to £2.6 billion. The pound-dollar pair rose in today's trading, with the pound bolstered by risk appetite and its better fundamental news. The pair reached the 1.6584 level in New York trading after U.S. data surprised forecasts on the upside. However, after reaching its intraday high, traders sold out of the rally, which pushed the pair back down below the 1.65 level. The euro-pound pair slid today in favor of the pound, breaking below its support level. The pair retested that support level as resistance and extended its losses in New York afternoon trading, where it tested horizontal support at 0.8590. Higher risk appetite and higher stocks tend to favor the pound in this pair. In the U.S., jobless claims increased by 30,000 in the week ending July 20th, rebounding from a 6-month low as distortions to the seasonally adjusted data from shifts in the timing of auto plant shutdowns dissipated. Still, the 4-week moving average, which tries to smooth out volatility in the weekly data, fell to 566,000. Also, the total number of people continuing to receive unemployment benefits fell to 6.22 million. The numbers, though an improvement on the pace of firings even a month ago, still suggest that the labor market will continue to remain weak. Sales of existing homes rose to an annual pace of 4.89 million in June, a figure that beat forecasts. It's the third consecutive month that sales have climbed as tax incentives, lower borrowing costs, and lower house prices help the market to recover. June's pace is the highest level since last October. It's a sign that the housing slump seems to be moderating. The euro-dollar pair hit a fresh 6-week high at the 1.4290 level in the wake of the U.S. releases, but was unable to push higher, giving back some of its loftier gains and then falling below the 1.42 level. With the U.S. news powering a rally in U.S. stocks, today's U.S. releases could have favored greenback strength. Stock indexes in the U.S. jumped more than 2%, with the Dow Jones Index above the 9,000 level for the first time since January, and the Nasdaq index closing with its 12th straight up day. That helped propel the US dollar-yen pair above the 95 level, breaking above resistance from last week. It also negated the recent downward sloping resistance level. The US dollar-Canadian dollar pair slid to a 7-week low at the 1.0850 level, extending its move downward that has been evident in this pair since mid-July. Like in the case of the euro, the greenback managed to pair some of its losses in later New York trading. Tonight, Japan will release its All-Industrial Activity Index. Overnight, Germany will post its IFO Business Climate Index. The Eurozone will post its flash versions of Manufacturing and Services PMI. And the UK will reveal its advanced version of second quarter GDP. Tomorrow, there's only one release from the US, the final version of the UMich Consumer Sentiment. And that concludes our broadcast for this session. Thank you for joining us here at CMSFX.com, and see you tomorrow as we wrap up the week.